Hello guys, my name is kiminekyt and welcome to this new video, and today I'm still not completely ill, as you might hear on my voice. If you watch my two previous videos, you probably know about the fact that I've been ill and, you know, my throat is still kinda hurting from time to time, so it's very possible that throughout this video I'll do a lot of sounds or a lot of coughing. I'll try to edit it out, but I'm not promising anything. There is a chance that there'll be a lot of coughing still in the video, because yeah, I might be just too lazy to edit this video out completely. Anyways, today we will be watching AireCZE, obviously indicating Czech Republic. By the way, once again, person from Czech Republic. Jesus freaking hell, why the hell is there so many of you? Like, this guy isn't even my fan. This is a random guy I found on what replays that had a pretty amazing game. You will see how much of an amazing game this was, because already the first shot was in high roll. This tank has 390 alpha damage, which is definitely something pretty baffling. But you were actually capable of doing 437 damage, and afterwards you low roll. So yeah. Anyways, this guy is playing in his KV3, and KV3 is by no means a somehow incredibly powerful tank. It's actually the entire opposite of that. It's actually more on the weak side of heavy tanks. If you were playing this tank for long enough, you probably know that for quite some time around the tier 7 there's like the holy trinity of heavy tanks, and it is like the Tiger 1, T29 and the IS. Usually it's mostly just the IS fighting the T29 that we right now might see our hero punching a hole through, fighting with the IS. Like, seriously, most of the time it's just T29 versus the IS, nothing else but that, and the Tiger 1 is kinda left out. However, the IS has something that I would describe as its brother, called the KV3, and oh, look at the shot. This thing has terrible accuracy, and hitting a shot like this is a freaking miracle. Anyways, the KV3, as I've said, is pretty much a brother of the IS. Now, what are these two tanks different in? Well, the IS is, in general sort of speech, far faster. That tank has like 15 horsepower to ton ratio, which is definitely pretty damn amazing for a heavy tank, especially for such a quote-unquote heavily armored one, whereas this one has only about 11 horsepower to ton ratio, so it's definitely a lot slower. But on the other hand, it has a lot, and I mean seriously a lot more armor. Not that it somehow matters, because on this thing it's kinda poorly angled. Oh, that was a nice shot on the IS. Well, this thing has a lot more armor than the IS, so it's as well quite a lot heavier. Oh, unlucky IKEA. He tried to pull a shot from behind that corner, but sadly as he drove out, he got instantly shut down by you and the T20. Well, anyways, the difference between these two tanks is rather simple. The IS is a lot faster, like 4 horsepower to ton ratio faster than the KV3, but has less armor. It's better angled, which means that the armor is still roughly the same, but it has less armor in general. So that means that if you are trying to side scrape or do something like this, it's far more likely that you are not going to bounce a shot in the IS, or it's far more likely for you to bounce a shot in the KV3. Oh, and that Leo tried to shoot for your lower plate, but he was kind of unlucky and he wasn't capable of punching a hole through. Instead of that, as you tried to pull back, he shot your tracks and only detracked you. But in the time that I was talking about how powerful and weak this tank is, our hero, the Aire, was capable of actually... Oh, what the hell are you even doing there, Leo? Why aren't you looking where you're supposed to look at? Anyways, and little bugger artillery. Well, so far our hero is capable of dealing nearly 300 and 500 damage, which is definitely pretty damn amazing, and blocking 1000 damage. However, his town is completely losing, and there is that annoying ass artillery that tried to shoot at you, and he's down, one single shot. Well, putting that damage count on the 3800, I nearly had to cough there, sorry for that tiny little stuttering over there. Anyways, Your town has completely lost by now. There are two enemy type 29s and an Oni that is closing onto your light tank, which is soon enough gonna be dead. The T20 is progressing through the south of the town, whereas you get a support of Stalinious on your right. And there is as well the artillery, which I don't know what the hell is he even doing. Like, honestly, what are you even capable of shooting at from over here? There is the Oni, and I do not understand why you even tried to shoot at it. That was a frontal armor of the Oni. That is pretty much impenetrable unless you shoot those tiny R2D2s that you are right now aiming at. Come on, shoot at it. Nice, you are actually capable of hitting one of them and dealing some damage to it. That is pretty damn nice. However, your Studer mill is down to that Oni. There are the two T29s, you have got to run away. One shot into it. Sadly, you weren't capable of punching a hole through. Instead of that, you shot the turret armor of the T29 before that. But you were capable of bouncing a shell from the T29. Now you were capable of bouncing a shell from the Oni and blocking a shell from T29 as well with your tracks. Thankfully, nobody actually dealt any damage to you. But what the hell is this strategy? What the fuck are you doing? Jeez, this thing is fat as fuck, boy. Why do you even try to drive in front of those T29s like that? You pretty much gave them your free side armor, and you can be kind of thankful for those bushes because they weren't capable of kind of finding out the outline of you. But there is a T29. Holy mother of high rolls! 470 eye roll. That is nearly 1/4 higher than the average, average damage of this gun. Another shell into the T29. He's put down to only 404 HPs, which is within the one-shot radius of you. Come on, shoot at him. Come on. No, he angled just in time and blocked your shell. Oh, there is that annoying bugger. I'm just going to straightforward tell you this. This T2980 is gonna be annoying our hero for the rest of the game, or more precisely the people that are within this area of the map right now. So T29 and the black T25 and the Black Prince. You try to shoot at him back with your high explosive. Sadly, you hit the building right in front of him. That was kind of poor aiming on your side. You cannot blame that on your accuracy, which is, by the way, absolutely terrible. But come on, shoot at it. No, you weren't actually capable of shooting the T29 in time. But you were capable of blocking a shot from that Black Prince. Another one. That thing doesn't have some amazing penetration nor alpha damage, so it won't really matter how many shells is he going to fire at you. You are going to block all of them. There's the T25 once again, and you decided to blind fire back at them. We will see in a post-battle stats whether or not you were actually capable of hitting any of those blind fire shots. However, your T20 is popping off quite nice in the town, but sadly, he left the T29 on a bar of death, and he is left only with one single HP, trying to push onto your T20. Sad life for the T20, but this is kind of a risky move. I would be really scared to move around here at this point of the game, especially if the enemy tried to shoot at me from over here. Because, honestly, you are definitely spotted by now, there is no doubt about it. But if I was, for example, at Black Prince, I would try to progress around here, so I'll be capable of spotting him over here if he's gonna run out of the vision of T29 over here. And there's the T29. Come on. Nice, you are capable of punching a hole into his butt. You are capable of making another exhaust pipe for him. Oh, there's an invite to a platoon from your T20, and that's gonna be a nice crucial contribution from you. Oh, there is the T25, and what the fuck was that sound I just made? You didn't seem to realize that he's even there, and you were more like lucky to go behind this, not rock, behind this building. And there's the Black Prince. Sadly, you weren't capable of penetrating him because he pulled back, but there, look at this shot, look at this shot. Let me pause for a moment to show you where the Black Prince penetrated this thing. Over here. This is one of the most major weak spots of this thing. Pretty much things surrounding your gun mantlet, this entire part is incredibly weak. It's like 150 millimeters thick at most. So Majority of the tanks can simply quite easily penetrate that part of an armor. On an IS, it's far easier to penetrate the front of a turret because there is an enormous plate on the front. Pretty much the entirety of a turret is like paperish armor, so it's pretty primitive to penetrate. Come on, shoot at that Black Prince. No, the Black Prince has pretty thick frontal armor as it seems, because he actually bounced a second shell of yours. Right now, come on. And that is a bad aiming over there. I would drive a bit in front of that Black Prince. He still wouldn't be capable of one-shotting you, I suppose. Yeah, it has like 180 alpha damage. Oh, another shot into it. Nice choice of ammunition over there. You were actually choosing the high explosive ammunition, so we will be capable of killing him kinda regardless of whether or not you are going to be actually capable of penetrating him. And there is the T-25 AT. He actually shot at your teammate, and he is dead. G freaking G. Now in the post-game stats, we may see what an amazing game this was. You were capable of racking up a total of 10 medals. I nearly said 11 medals over there. And as well, you were capable of getting an ace tanker, but those medals were Hand of a God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire of Effect, Shellproof, and out of those a bit more rare medals, which are the Top Gun, High Caliber, Steel Wall, crucial contribution thanks to that last moment invite from T20, and a Pools medal for destroying 10 or more targets. What a Pools medal this was, because you were capable of getting 11 kills by yourself, and the T20 had a pretty damn good game as well. 3,445 damage, that's absolutely amazing with 3 kills. By the way, our hero was actually capable of hitting one of the blind shots, because as we all might see, he dealt 5,918 damage. And in game, at the end of a game, if I'm correct, he had about 5,500 damage. So I'm pretty sure about the fact that he was actually capable of hitting one of those opponents camping over there. It wasn't the T-25, so yes, it was the Black Prince. He was actually capable of shooting him twice, once with the high explosive and once with a regular standard shell that was completely blind fired. That was absolutely amazing. I didn't expect you to be actually capable of hitting any of those blind shots. In the detail report, we might see that even with a premium, you lost 11,000. Most prominent thanks to the fact that you were using the premium consumable, those premium combat rations, like extra combat rations that the Russians have. So you lost some money, but I think it was worth it for such an amazing game. You weren't like somehow incredibly spamming those premium rounds, so I can say that this was kinda nice game as well. I should kinda point this thing out. 2000, like the experience is like satisfaction. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I'll see you next time. Bye.